Me and my friend Nick used to wrestle in his backyard. 4 years ago, we had a match that went on for 40 minutes because no one knew how to do a submission, and we just watched a lot of UFC. Now we both train Jiu-Jitsu, so we decided to have a rematch. To add some stakes to it, the winner gets to post whatever they want on the other's channel.
How do you think this roll with Josh is gonna go?
Let's just say I already know what I'm gonna put on this man's channel. He's gonna wake up 8 a.m. Monday morning. It's gonna be hentai all over his community guidelines.
I've been training about 4 years. Nick's only been training maybe 1.5. At this point, I'm just thinking what I'm gonna write on his channel. To make it fair, to win this, I have to tap Nick 3 times, but he only has to tap me once. I had to start racking those submissions up, so I hip in and fall back for an armbar. But Nick hits a quick hitchhiker escape. I'm not trying to stay on bottom here, so I come up and hit a quick double leg takedown. With my 4 years of training, my shots have definitely improved at least. I step around, push Nick's knee away, then slide down to pass his legs. From here, I start looking for a choke. But Nick must think he's an assailant from a self-defense video because he just starts choking me with his hands. I decide it's not worth it and I just let go. I bring my knee across and go into mount. Luckily, my mount has improved as well. So I start walking his arm up for an arm triangle. I'm in the right position right now, but his arm is in an awkward spot, making it hard to finish. But Nick makes a mistake because he bridges, letting me get the perfect positioning for the arm triangle. 1 down.
In 2.5 years, we'll see where I'm at.
It looks like Nick might not have to wait 2.5 years to tap me out. He off balances me, then throws his leg over, entering into the false reap, looking for a leg lock. We transition into 50-50, and as I spin, we end up getting reset. Nick almost got me with a leg lock 4 years ago, but we'll see about now. Like a Wild West duel, we both fall back to open up the legs. Nick gets mine open first, but I'm able to push his leg off and escape. But then, I hit him with the most disrespectful move possible. After damaging Nick's pride a bit, I lift him up and start looking to wrestle up. I underhook his leg, and as I come up, he tries rolling for a leg lock or something, but there's nothing to it.
Nope.
I come at Nick, and he inverts. But I free my leg and start running around.
Let the world know this man set out every round during practice. Of using me now.
I'll never know. And I decide I have to get him back for choking me like that earlier.
I'm sorry about this.
I use the tickling to set up an anaconda choke, but Nick's able to get out of it. I threaten and wrestle up, then slide under him into single leg X. Nick steps out of it, but I start wrestling up again. I give him a little slap for good measure, then Nick decides to sit down, so I stand up.
Stop!
I pass his legs again. I start trying to wrist lock him, but Nick comes up to his knees and starts exposing his back. I can't give up a free back take, so I start chasing it. And I do my best impression of a spider to get my leg in as a hook. I slide my arm under his neck and put my hand behind his head to lock up the rear naked choke. If you want to look stylish while you put your friends to sleep, check out X Marshall. Just kidding, Nick didn't really go out, but X Marshall does actually have a large collection of rash guards, shorts, or anything you need when it comes to training or competition. Without their products, I could never be pulling off skillful moves like this. Whee! Their stuff is really high quality, but my favorite thing about the brand is their different designs. Whether you like your rash guards to be cool, funny, or more professional, they got it. So use the link in the description to check them out. You can use code JoshRichBJJ for 10% off. Alright, you gotta get me extra once.
Thank you for clarifying. Rules.
I don't know if you lost count. See, Nick's legs are close together, so I come up for another double leg. Whenever anyone has their legs too close together like this, it's a perfect time to just wrap your arms around them. Because when you do this, they can't sprawl out, and you get an easy takedown. Nick tries getting me back with a foot sweep. Then decides to wrestle up, but I lip leg out. I step inside and knee slice through to pass Nick's legs. An important idea when it comes to passing guard is deflecting frames. When people frame on you, they're able to maintain distance and stop you from getting close. So to stop this, you can move them away like I am doing here. I swat his frame away and now he can't frame on me. Or here, when I push Nick's frame down, make it ineffective. So whenever someone's framing on you, always look to deflect those frames so you can get the pass. Then I start to pin Nick's arm with my shin. But he starts getting his knees inside, so I transition. I'm really just trying to pin his bicep here so I can get a triangle. Eventually I'm able to get that. I get my knee onto his stomach, then bring it even further across and put my foot on his hip. Then I pick his head up and transition into a triangle. This could be that last submission I needed to win. There's so many submissions I could do from here, but I decide to go for a wrist lock. I put Nick's hand up against my stomach, then I pull his elbow in to get the tap with the wrist lock.
Alright, so how do you feel after the match?
Let the world know this man sat out every round, and I got caught once, twice, maybe 3 times, but that's how it is.
We'll check back in when you hit the 4-year mark.
Subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and click the link in the description to get some cool rash guards.